So let's get started. We look first at the level of satisfaction with the state government in Tamil Nadu. We'll show you the data for October 2018 and see whether the EPS-OPS government in Tamil Nadu is doing better or is perception about the government getting worse. In October 2018, 18% of the respondents said they were satisfied with the Tamil Nadu state government. This is substantially lower than any other state government in this country according to the PSC data. It's gotten marginally worse. Now 17% of the respondents say they're satisfied. They were already in the pits. They've dug themselves into that pit a little bit more. Let's look now at the number of people who are telling Access My India that they're dissatisfied. In October, 54% of the respondents said they were dissatisfied with the EPS government. That number has gone up by 3%. So both the trends are suggesting the same, the level of satisfaction going down, the level of dissatisfaction going up, both marginally, but that's because they're already doing so badly. Once that trend is set, it's very difficult then to reverse. About 16% of the respondents thought they were average. This time that figure is 17%. The number of people who don't know is very little. From 12% it's come down to 9%, which means that the mood is set. The die is cast. People have made up their minds. They think this government is terribly unpopular. Let's shift our attention now to who people in Tamil Nadu want to see as the state's next chief minister. We'll give you a comparative between October and January 2019. Leading the pack by a mile is Stalin from the DMK. In October 2018, 41% of the respondents said they wanted Stalin as chief minister. That trend is holding firm, in fact going up by 2%, the number now standing at 43. Coming in at number 2, but he's way down the pecking order, is EPS. He was at 10% in 2008. He's now at 8%. So it's actually in the same direction, but getting much worse. Then there is Kamal Hassan, who interestingly has gone up marginally from 8% to 10%. Ambumani Ramadas has gone up from 7% to 9%, but remember, there is no comparison between Stalin and anybody else in Tamil Nadu right now. TTV Dinakaran from 6% to 8%, Rajnikant from 6% to 5%. It's interesting that Kamal Hassan at this time has doubled the popularity of Rajnikant. O Pannirselvam from 6% to 4%, and others at about 7%, which isn't so consequential. So opening comments from Sanjay Kumar, it seems that the trend is very firmly set and that no matter when these assembly elections happen, the DMK government is on its way out.
Yeah, the trend is firmly set and the trend is set in one direction. It's very clear that people are dissatisfied with the ruling government. I think DMK is all set to form the next government in the state.
But that's later. More consequential is what happens in the
2019 elections. The signals are very clear. Stalin's popularity is very high. The people's dissatisfaction with the government is very high. And if you look at Stalin's popularity, he's number 1, and at number 2, 3, there are a large number of leaders whose popularity is at the rate of 8 or 9, 10%. We don't find this kind of a trend in any other state.
It's a very simple calculation. Yeah. Put Stalin on one side at 43, remove
and everyone else,
the 7% who are others. The aggregated popularity of all the other contenders barely equals that of DMK leader Stalin. That's how popular Stalin is in Tamil Nadu at this moment, according to the political stock exchange data.